Collective, if you would go back to these eggs, their mission would be to end your life. Okay? Their mission would be to end your life. Yes, it is that deep. It is a life and death situation. And I need you to take it seriously. I need you to take this video seriously. Because you may be getting dreams about the situation, about this particular ex. This could be a delayed reaction or if warning. Just a warning. Let's get into the delayed reaction part. The delayed reaction part is that, when you are in tough situations in life, you tend to dissociate and you don't necessarily react in the moment to mistreatment. And then when you look back in retrospect, you sort of have a delayed reaction now that you are in a much safer space to process those emotions. So if this is the case, then this may not be necessarily a literal ending of your life, but just you processing how this ex made you feel, because you broke up with them years then, because a part of you was still in touch with reality and you could sense that this was not a safe space, a safe situation. But I think it's only now clicking that, damn, this was not a good situation at all. You know what I mean? So this is why you're having dreams about them. It's not necessarily because you miss them. Or it doesn't mean that you're gonna get back with them, but it's like your mind is trying to process the emotions, the situations that you couldn't process before because you were in survival mode, not just in that relationship but just overall your life. And then let's get into the second part of this video where it's a warning, because you are like at the dusk of your life transition phase where you are only going up. The only way is up for you. Things are looking up for you. Like life is better. You feel better internally. And when you are at this point in your life, the past will creep up. The past will creep up into with friends, with ex-schoolmates, with ex-colleagues. All of a sudden, it will seem like people from your past are passing by your life and wanting to check in, wanting to say hi. And exes as well, and I'm getting that these people will try to find milestones in your life to sort of creep in. For example, like birthdays, or if they see you celebrating something on social media, then they will call or send a text saying, oh, congratulations, how have you been, yada yada. Your ex is gonna do have the same strategies, and these people may not necessarily know, they may not necessarily know that you're in a transition phase in your life, but because of how God works and how the universe works, they are sent on an assignment that they don't know they're being sent to. They are sent to test you. They are sent to test you to see if you still have attachments to your past, because the next phase of your life needs you to not have all of that. It needs you to be free of any burden. And if you're getting dreams like this, dreaming about your ex, it could be literally like they are literally gonna try and sneak back in your life. Or it's sort of like a warning to you, a warning from the universe about letting your past in this next phase of your life. But it is also literal in a way, because I'm strongly getting that if you ever like open the door for this ex to get into your life, it could literally lead to an ending of your life, literally and figuratively. They could actually off you, because I'm getting that this person never expected that you would break up with them, and if they ever get a chance again with you, they will never let you reject them the way you rejected them. Okay, and you breaking up with them showed them that they didn't have as much control as I thought they did. So this time around, they would make sure that they have their whole claws on you. Okay, this person is very ego based, and you breaking up with them really broke their ego, because I'm getting that back then, by being associated with you, it made them look better in a way. It raised up their status, so when they lost you, it's like they became a mockery to other people. Like, damn, you lost this person. Like, people were laughing at them because they were at the top when they were with you, and it's like everyone admired them for being associated with you. And I'm getting like now they're the butt of the joke in their friend group, because they lost you. So if they could get back with you, it would recover their reputation in their circle. And because being in relationship with you is not about loving you, it's about their ego. This time around, they would make sure that you are not going anywhere. And if it means ending your life, that's where they will take it. And this type of things you need to take seriously, because these things actually happen, where someone gets with their ex and an ex put them in much worse mistreatment than they experienced beforehand. So this is why you never get back with your ex, because when you get back with them, it's like they punish you for leaving them. They punish you for even thinking that you're leaving. You are going to leave them. Okay, so I'm getting this time around. This relationship will really, really be bad for you, and if they're not gonna literally take your life, but they would they would bring you down mentally, spiritually. You would become a shell of yourself. This is why, especially this particular ex that you have in mind, like, this is the one to look out for. Like, do not entertain any conversation with this ex. Do not make a way for them to get into your life, even as a friend on Facebook, even as a contact, even as a follower. You should not be associated with this ex in any shape or form, because you have broken their ego so much that if you ever have a close relationship with them again, they want to avenge for themselves. They have so much vendetta against you. They will make sure you pay for like, how dare you break up with them? That's the energy that I'm getting from them. Like, how dare you make me a joke to these people? Because I had already given off the idea that I have you right under my palm, and then you leave me like that. Like, so yeah, take this warning seriously. And even if you think this person would never be capable of doing that to you, I urge you to think of it that way, because undermining this person will be your downfall. Undermining them, thinking, oh, they're not, you may be viewing them as dumb, or maybe they're not intimidating physically. Do not undermine this ex. Do not undermine this ex. Even if you think you're smarter than them, even if you think you're more intelligent, more wise, even if you think you're more physically stronger than them, do not undermine them. Each of us are capable of doing that. So, when the universe says move forward, really move forward. With social media, it's so much easier to be tied with people from your past, because you can stop talking to a person but still follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever. It's so easy to have people from your past still having access to you. But be very serious about unfollowing people, unfriending people, deleting contact numbers. If it means having a date once a month where you plan to go through your following your friends on Facebook, your contact numbers, just to see who needs to be deleted, who needs to be unfriended, who needs to be unfollowed. Like, be shameless about that game. Be shameless about that game, because sometimes you can stop talking to a person, but still they have access to you in a way. So yeah, please take this warning seriously.